Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man, let's talk about Shakur Stevenson. There's a lot of talk about Shakur Stevenson being boring. You know, people posting memes about him being boring. But a lot of them saying people ain't really posting memes about Teofimo Lopez and his pedestrian performances that he been having overall. I mean, you know, he really ain't had one great exciting performance, you know, at 140. That Josh Taylor fight wasn't exciting. The Sandor Martin fight wasn't exciting. The other fight he had versus when he came to 140, that wasn't exciting. So, you know, as you know, so Canelo Alvarez had a bunch of fights that ain't been exciting, but you know, they put a lot of stigmas on black fighters in the sport of boxing. When we have a, you know, subpar performance or a boring fight, you know, he's boring, that's why they didn't want to pay for him. And that's why I've been talking about this type of stuff, because like I said, I'm winding down the boxing talk. So I'm getting it all out there for y'all to have in the archives, man, because, you know, they say things about black fighters, are they boring, they don't sell, and you know, at the end of the day, you go on the other side of the coin, they ain't really selling, they boring. You know what I'm saying? You know, Canelo, a boring ass fighter. Come on, this dude let a Charlo that was off a whole year and some change and a broken hand, couldn't even cut the ring off to stop him, couldn't stop John the Gorilla Ryder. I mean, come on, let's keep it funky, man. Let's you know, it's a bunch of they boring ass fighters, and at the end of the day, they sit here and they talk about how, you know, that's what I want to talk about, how Oscar De La Hoya, I got that out the way, but Oscar De La Hoya talking about, well, Williams Zepeda fight Saturday night, and De La Hoya said that, and I close it out with the boring talk. De La Hoya said that Williams Zepeda gonna throw more punches in the first round than Shakur gonna throw all round, all fight. Okay. Then he turned around and he said before, Shakur was talking about retiring. He said, well, you're going to drop the belt so Williams Zepeda can get the belt. But, you know, they was trying to make Williams Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson for this Saturday night. And De La Hoya got cold feet. Like I said before, that's what they do. They sit here, they pick and choose who they want to call ducks in the sport of boxing. They sit here and they want to call out black fighters for, being born or you don't sell, which a lot of this shit is false, especially if we compare it to them. But then, you know, you don't want to fight him, you ducking him, you ducking them, you ducking this, you ducking Tank, ducking the Eastside Cruz rematch, or whatever it may be, right? But at the same time, look at the bullshit that's going on right now. Williams Zepeda fighting Saturday. He was originally supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson. They got cold feet. At the end of the day, they talk all that shit, but when it's come down to fight, and it come down to them being the punani's to get in the ring, them ducking, it ain't nothing to be said about it. Nobody making videos about it. What do these clown content creators do? What do these clown fans do? All it is not about Mexican. It's not about Oscar. It's not about William and them. It's about protecting Gervonta Tank Davis. That's all that shit is about. I've never seen a bunch of fugazi-ass fans who never wanted to see the best available fight. They did the same thing to Lomachenko. Oh, you know, he don't deserve to fight, and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Now Lomachenko, now he want to get in the ring with Lomachenko. Nobody want to see that shit no more. I can wholeheartedly agree with Paula Malignaggi. But Oscar De La Hoya, a whole bitch, and there ain't no other way to say it, nothing to say about it. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was letting them lady boys do what he was doing in him. Whatever they was. That's why he was letting them, because that's what he is. He want to spread eagle. And that's just what it brought him in. He want to spread eagle. He want to compete in the WNBA, the W. He want to compete in women's boxing. He want a pink belt. That's what the green belt, the burgundy belt, the black belt, the red belt. Nah. De La Hoya want that pink belt Clarissa Shields got. That's what he want. He want that pink belt. He's a whole broad, bro. And one thing I can't stand, regardless of ethnic background, race, whatever, one thing I can't stand is the simple fact that is when somebody say something, I want to make the best boxing, or I became the promoter to be, but you disingenuous about your motives, bro. He's very disingenuous, bro. You got into boxing to pimp fighters. You didn't get into boxing to make fighters more money, to make boxing better from a promoter standpoint of view, you're trying to inflict the same pain and trauma that Bob Arum inflicted on you. That's what you're doing to your fighters. You doing the same shit Bob Arum did to you, and you complain about that, allegedly taking from your fighters and stuff, not promoting them, can't get along with them. How you lose the biggest star in boxing in Canelo Alvarez? Let's keep it funky all the way. You somebody that thinks Shane Mosley popped top versus you, but you justifying Ryan popping hot. Like I said before, you know, Mexicans, y'all can say, oh, stay on code, stay on code. That's fine, bro. But don't come over here telling us to shut up or stop crying. Okay. When it happened to y'all fighters, don't sit here and ask for justice neither. And when y'all going through shit, don't ask our black asses for nothing and help y'all out with y'all causes and all that. Stay over there. If we're going to be about boxing, let's be about boxing. I understand race going to come into play. And you backing your fighter, let it be known. Like, I'm just going to support Ryan. I'm just going to support Valdez. Because he Mexican. That's fine. Nobody tripping on that. But stop acting like you a fan. You a boxing fan. You calling down the middle. And you just calling it right down the middle. Stop trying to act like you just a fan right down the middle. No, you biased. That's cool. Go over there. We understand. You to the point where you so biased that you don't care if somebody cheat, fine. You don't care for sanctioning nobody, cool. We know where to place you. Don't try to act like you a real fan. And to these black fans who sit here and got a lot of vitriol for black fighters to protect another fighter, or just because you don't like what he tweeted or what he did, y'all out of control, bro. Y'all out of control. But De La Hoya's a bitch. And that, it has to be said. He really is. In and out the bedroom. In the ring and out the ring. Hell of a fighter. But how he really moving, any fighter, especially brothers doing business with De La Hoya, you out your rabbit ass mind. Ask James the Beast Wilson. You out your mind. Ask Blair Flair Cobb. You know, he called out Virgil Ortiz for what he thought he was cheating. They got rid of his ass. You know, let's see how many tests Virgil Ortiz and how many VADA tests Virgil Ortiz then took. And see if it's some validity to what Blair Flair Cobb said. Come on. Let's keep it funky. I'm just asking. Just asking. Like I said, De La Hoya, man, can't deal with that dude, man. You could have put these brothers in the ring. We had a real fight July 6th between these two brothers, and you wanted to make, and then, come on, then you talk shit about him, but don't want to put your fight in the ring. If he ain't shit, he ain't gonna throw no punches, and one guy throw a bunch of punches. Let's get in the ring and let's see. But you ain't about that life. Williams Zepeda's a kid. No, Zepeda keep asking for that fight all the time. If he asks, he shall receive. You know, as his promoter, right? They built like cowards, bro. They sit here and oh, you need to do this. They tell black fighters what they need to do. No, what y'all need to do is grow a pair of balls. Not like Williams Zepeda. Hell of a fighter. Throw a bunch of punches, come forward. I think he'd cause some issues with Shakur Stevenson for a minute. But they don't believe that he could beat Shakur Stevenson. They doing the same thing Tank doing, Ryan doing. They waiting for an easy belt or a vacant belt or easy opportunity. But then talking about, oh, Oscar, I want to make the best fights and the best need to fight the best. Shut up. Put that strap on back in your mouth, boy. Shut up. Shut up. He's a liar. He's very disingenuous. Anybody doing business with Oscar De La Hoya, you better keep your gun on you. How about that? You better stay strapped up, shawty. Because he's a fraud. He's a fraud. You want to make the best fight? Now you got him fighting the same side. Oh, come watch Williams Zepeda. No, they can come watch. They could have watched Williams Zepeda in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. But they try to shame black men. We the only ethnic group that gets shamed. You sassy. You boring. You don't throw enough punches. Maybe we get shamed from every angle possible. Every angle possible. Even you get with your friends, you know what I'm saying? You open up a little bit. They say, shut your bitch ass up. Nigga, grow up here. You get shamed from every angle possible. And you'll be surprised the losses that men have took that they got to hold inside. Y'all be wondering why, like Tupac say, man, they wonder why we suicidal walking around strapped. If you knew the losses that dudes took, but a lot of y'all run y'all mouths like bitches, so you can't really say nothing. Like, you got to feel comfortable with another man, pause, when you talking, because you can't really tell women. You got to just a little bit. but you really gotta eat it. Some of these dudes eat so many L's. You know what I'm saying? Like you would be surprised what dudes went through. The stories that I hear, the shit that I've been through, you'd be surprised. So it's heavy. It's heavy, bro. It's heavy. Remember, D-Ray opened up about his two mom's friends doing something to him, and people laugh. And he's a comedian, and people like, oh, it's funny. Shit, that wasn't no joke. I could look at him in his face. The pain, bro. Like I said before, but you know, oh, he putting everybody to sleep. They just trying to shame Shakur Stevenson because he good. Floyd was born in a motherfucker. He made a bunch of money. Do Shakur Stevenson need to, you know, switch his style up a little bit? Cool. See if he can make the adjustment on Saturday. He got in there with a good fighter. I felt that this guy he fighting Spinach Artichoke, he beat Frank Martin. That's what I feel. I felt that he beat Frank Martin. In my opinion. And that's my opinion. You know, but you know, they always want to shame us, bro. They always want to shame us. And then we was willing to get that belt up. Oh, we'll fight for the belt when you giving the belt up. Man, shut up. Shut up. People is crazy, bro. But we have to figure it out and see where it goes from here, man. But yeah, De La Hoya full of it. These fans full of it. But you will see what he do Saturday night, man. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel, man. Like I said, hit the link tree. Check me out everywhere, man. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel. Peace.